Hi, welcome to today's yoga practice. Today's practice is a beginner yoga flow. To get started, come to a comfortable seat with one shin crossed in front of the other, hands on your legs, somewhere that feels comfortable. Close your eyes and begin to focus on your breath. Let go of your day as you bring awareness to this moment. Let your breath flow in and out of your body. Draw the shoulders back and sit up nice and tall. Take a slight bend in the elbows, softening through the arms, through the hands. Bring your hands together at center, thumbs to sternum. Nice deep breath in and let it go. Take this time to set an intention for your practice and keep that present as you practice today. We'll begin with some gentle movements here. Bow your chin towards your chest and begin to send your head side to side a few times. Notice how that feels for your neck, not forcing, just slight movements with your head. And you can take full circles one way and the other way, or half circles if that feels good. Just see what your body needs today. Then come back to center and start to circle your shoulders, bringing your hands to your knees. And as you circle the shoulders, notice how the shoulders feel today. Then reverse the circles, sending them the other way. Come back to your center. Change the cross of your legs, bring your other shin forward, and notice how that feels. Maybe it feels a little uncomfortable, a little weird, and feel free to be supported on a blanket or a block if you like. Begin to sway your torso side to side as you release tension in the spine. Let your head follow along with the movements of your spine, moving gently, swaying from the center, radiating those movements out. Find your center, reach the arms all the way up, and start to bend to the right side, extending all the way, and then come back to center and bend towards the left side. Continue to reach through the arms. Back to center, interlace the hands behind you, open up through the shoulders. Exhale, fold forward at your hips, and inhale, slowly rise through center. Exhale as you fold, and inhale as you come up. Continue with those movements. Exhale, fold, and inhale to come up. Moving slowly and steady with your own breath. Plant the hands on the floor behind you, open up through the chest, and draw the shoulders back as you bend your elbows. Release that and make your way up into your hands and knees, coming into your table. Line up your knees underneath your hips. Hands at shoulder distance or a little wider if that's comfortable for you. Let your spine be nice and long. Begin to make your way into your cow by lifting through the tailbone and arching the back, and then pressing against the floor and round the spine into a cat. Inhale, scoop the chest forward, bend your elbows as you transition, and then press against the floor into your cow. Bend your elbows, send it back into your cat as you round through the spine. Inhale, scoop forward and up, lifting, looking forward. And then exhale, rounding, looking back towards your belly. Inhale, lift up into your cow, arching through the back. And exhale as you hug in and round into your cat. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Extend the right leg back, toes on the ground. Lift the right foot off the floor, not lifting from the hip, but lifting from the front. Toes point down. Exhale, bring the knee in towards your nose, hugging in, curling. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, the knee curls in towards your nose, round the spine, and inhale, the leg extends back. Exhale, bring it in, hugging the belly in and up. Inhale, extend the leg back. Bring it in, exhale. Reach it back with your inhale. Bring the knee in and inhale it back. Good. Take the knee back down to the floor. Extend your left leg back. Toes tuck under, extend through the back of your leg, and lift the leg once again from the front, from the quads. Bring your knee in towards center, towards your nose, and extend it back. Continue with those movements. Follow your breath, hugging in with your exhale and extending back with your inhale. Notice how it feels. Inhale and exhale to curl in. Keep it going. Follow your breath. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Bring the knee to the ground. Tuck your toes. Send the hips back towards the heels and create a little movement side to side. Lengthen all the way through the spine. Not rounding, not pushing against, but creating length and space as you let the shoulders settle back into their natural place. Keep the toes tucked under, press into the fingertips, and lift the knees off the ground. Feet at hip distance, knees stay bent as you lift through the heels in your downward facing dog. Let the spine stay nice and long, and take the weight away from the wrist area so you're gripping into the fingertips. Start to bend one knee and then the other as you walk your feet in place, stretching through the back of your legs. Notice how those movements feel, warming up through the back of the legs and playing with that edge of stretch on the legs, not forcing yourself. Begin to take a walk to the front of your mat, taking as many steps as you need, and fold over your bent legs. Turn the palms up, let the hands release alongside your feet. Keep the knees bent, inhale. As you exhale, slowly start to rise from the front line of your body, and inhale, the arms extend and reach towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, stretch out, and twist to the right side. Twisting from the ribcage area, not forcing the twist, just a nice stretch for your body. Come back to center, twist to the left side, same thing here, not forcing the twist, just a slight twist. That feels good. Come back to center, release your hands, thumbs to sternum. Nice deep breath in. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling, and with your exhale, bow forward. Bend your knees as you come forward. Bring your fingertips to your shins, press into the shins, and lengthen all the way to the crown of your head, gazing down, not forward, but down at the mat. Fold, soften, press into the earth. Inhale, halfway up, fingertips to shins, waving through the spine. Keep the spine nice and long, including the back of your neck. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, soften. Press into the earth. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bow and soften. Bend your knees, step your left leg back. Bring the left knee to the ground under your hip. Walk the hands back, lining them up with the right foot. Feel free to have blocks under your hands. Wave up and reach the arms up towards the ceiling, extending all the way up into the fingertips. Feel free to turn the front toes out a little bit if that's more comfortable for you. Reach the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, open up through the shoulders. This isn't about taking a huge back bend, it's about opening the shoulders. And from there, fold forward on top or inside that right leg as you continue to reach the arms up without locking your elbows. Bring the hands back down to the floor. Right hand comes to your right thigh. Turn to the right without forcing, not sinking into it, but sending the hips back and twisting from the rib cage, from the mid-back or so. The left fingertips are on the floor or on a block. Right arm can extend towards the ceiling as you reach all the way up. If you like, you can take the right arm behind you, resting the hand on the low back, opening through that right shoulder just a tiny bit more. Keep the hips even. Reach, inhale, and exhale, right hand to the floor. Back toes tuck, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, little rocking forward and back, straightening and bending both knees here. Not coming into completely straight legs, but working on that edge of stretch that might feel good. Walk your hands forward a bit and then step the left foot forward. Fold over your bent legs, inhale. Exhale, hug in, lift through the front line of your body. And as you inhale, let the arms reach all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to center, thumbs to sternum. Inhale, the arms reach back up. Exhale through center, fold over your bent legs. Inhale, fingertips to shins, lengthen the spine. Halfway up. Exhale, bow, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips to shins, come halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow, soften. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bow and soften, bend your knees, step the right leg back, right knee to the ground underneath your right hip. Walk your hands back a bit so they line up with the left foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine. When you're ready, exhale, begin to slowly rise from that front line, not defaulting to your spine. Inhale, the arms reach all the way up. Take the arms behind, interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulders back, open through the collarbones. Fold forward, exhale. Once again, not locking your elbows here. Keep a slight softness in the elbows, a slight bend, a micro bend in the elbows. Let your hands come back to the floor. Right hand stays down, left hand to your thigh. Spin from that left shoulder, from the rib cage. If you like, go ahead and take your left arm up towards the ceiling, extending. Continue to draw the shoulders back, lining up. Bring your arm around your back if you like, and take that half bind. Continue to send the hips back so that you're not twisting from the hips. You're twisting up a little higher from the mid-back. Left arm up. Exhale, hand to the floor, back toes tuck. Lift the back knee. And once again, you can start to rock yourself forward and back a few times if that feels good for your body. Working on straightening and bending your legs to create a little more muscle tone and a little more stretching. Then step forward, fold forward, inhale, halfway up, fingertips to shins. Exhale, bow, soften. Bend your knees a lot. Fingertips on the floor and lengthen through the spine. Bring your belly away from your thighs. Continue to bend the knees and shift the weight forward and back a few times until you find your center and bring it up into your chair pose. As you come to chair, make sure that your knees are at hip distance or so. Your arms can be forward or straight up, whatever feels more comfortable. If you look down, you should be able to see the tips of your toes. Low belly hugs in and up to support your back. Create length. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway up. Fingertips can be on the floor or on the mat, on your shins. And take a big step back to your downward facing dog. Bend your knees, soften. Press into your feet and use that to help you wave your spine long and come forward to a high plank. Bring the knees to the ground, point the toes back. Don't let yourself drop too low or be up too high. So you're not in table here. You are lengthening through the spine and creating a nice angle from the crown of the head all the way down. Bend your elbows, slowly roll yourself to the floor. Make sure your shoulders and elbows stay at the same height. Press into the earth, inhale. Exhale, lift up into a baby cobra, lifting up from the chest, from your head, and lift the hands off the floor, engaging through the side muscles. Hands to the floor, tuck your toes, send it back into table. Walk your hands back a bit and rock the hips side to side a few times. Walk your hands back even more. Maybe start to come to your heels, sitting on your heels with your toes tucked under. If that's uncomfortable, feel free to have the hands on the floor and lift the hips away from the heels. If it's comfortable, lower the heels, maybe with the hands still on the floor, or maybe with the hands on your thighs, putting weight into the heels. So this is a great stretch for the bottoms of your feet and for your toes. Stay here as long as comfortable for you, building up to it. If this feels totally comfortable, go ahead and reach the hands behind you and lean a little bit further back. But if that's too much, don't do it. Just be where you need to be right now and build up to that over time. Good. Come forward back to your table. Wiggle out the toes. And slide your legs forward and come into seat. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees out to the sides. Feel free to have the feet out further from you. I like to, for this one, I'm keeping my feet further away so that I can access the muscles along the outside of my legs a little bit more, the outside of my thighs. Hold on to your feet and fold forward as much as you can, and then inhale to come back up. Fold forward as you exhale, rise back up with your inhale. Exhale, fold forward, and maybe stay there this time, not forcing yourself to see where your body can naturally go. If folding forward is not happening, don't worry about it. Come back up. Bring the hands to the legs, knees in, and rock the legs side to side a few times with your knees still bent. Fold forward over your bent legs and let yourself relax into your pose. You can wrap your arms around the legs and let your head rest on your arms if that's possible, or just release the head without that. Relax through the shoulders and be here with the breath, letting go of the work you've done today. Take a moment here. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment, and help me grow my channel. See you next time.